time early.
Yeah.
That's good.
Make sure all the connections are good.
Yeah, it's working great.
Yes.
So today we're going to be recording your chapter.
Okay.
So we got your initiative figured out already,
Yes.
and your method. We're going to bring that towards the end. We're going to go over a little bit about your passion, your mission, favorite quote, somebody that inspires you the most.
Okay.
A little bit of your story of struggle, success, and how you overcome that. And that's where we're going to bring your method, your step-by-step principles that will help somebody else in a situation that you were in.
Okay.
Sounds good?
Sounds good.
All righty. So let's start. I'm recording. What are you? Okay, who you are, and tell me first who you are and what you do, and don't hold back. You're gonna brag a little bit.
Okay.
If not, I wouldn't know. Yes.
Okay. My name is Tracie Randolph, and I am the Reset Coach. I am a health coach, a certified health coach, certified life coach, a personal trainer. I am an author, a speaker. I am the owner of the Whole Living channel on Exposure On Demand TV. I am also a member of the World Civility Presidential Club, which leads us to this call today. I am a mom, which is my biggest job, and I am a breast cancer survivor.
Amazing. What are you most passionate about?
Oh boy, health and wellness. Became passionate about this lifestyle after having breast cancer and really trying to figure out why my body accepted cancer. I didn't think that I was doing anything, outside of the norm, but the norm sometimes is what gets you in trouble when it comes to your health in terms of food and environment. So I became really passionate about health and wellness after going through that ordeal and really trying to dive in and figure out what's happening inside that I can't really see, but I knew it was happening, right? Because I had cancer.
Amazing.
I always say that cancer was probably the best thing that happened to me because it really led me to my purpose and what I'm really passionate about.
Wow, that's amazing. And I'd love to hear more about that story. You're a coach and mentor right now. And what's your area of specialties,
Mm-hmm.
and what are you called?
So I'm called the Reset Coach. And the reason why, that was actually born out of me coaching women through a nonprofit organization that I'm also a member of, and I did not mention, called Women Empowered International. And I started coaching women there. And I was always telling women, like when they would say, I got sidetracked, I didn't do something that I was supposed to. And I would always say, you have the opportunity to reset. That every day is an opportunity for you to reset. Always reset. So it became my mantra. And then it, lo and behold, became, me as a coach.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Now, what's your mission?
My mission is to inspire, motivate, and drive families to live healthier lifestyles that promote full mind, body, and spirit wellness. That's the mission.
Great. And you do that by sharing your message and your story. Mm-hmm. And we're actually in the process of taking your message and your mission, making it a global movement. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So others can be empowered. So now, don't hold back. Share as much as you can. Why are you so interested in helping other people?
Really, to change the trajectory. When you think about what's happening now with COVID-19, if we really change the trajectory for people, and if we help people live healthier lifestyles and really understand what that means from a full mind, body, and spirit perspective, COVID-19 would not be as powerful as it is right now, right? I mean, it's time to say no to poor immune systems. It's time to say no to inflammation. It's time to say no to things like autoimmune diseases. It's time to say no to chronic illness. It's time to say no to depression. So these are the things that really make me passionate. If we can really help people build their families first, right? Because it starts at home, and then build their community when it comes to wellness, then things like COVID are not as serious as a threat as what we're enduring right now.
It's really good. And now, as the reset coach, uh, what made you the reset coach? You weren't the reset coach all along,
No.
and because you kind of had to reset all along the way. And if we can start with your story of struggle, how without holding back, well, as much as you're comfortable with,
Sure.
share some tough times that
Sure.
happened, and then we'll spotlight your turning point, and then we'll get into your story of success, who you are today.
Okay. Okay. So there's two things that I actually shared in Level Up, the handbook to Unleash Your Greatness, which we are both in together. But there's two things that I shared that really made me reset my life. And the first one was, finding out that I was pregnant, being in a 3-year relationship with someone who I thought I was going to spend the rest of my life with, and then have that all, kind of turn around or tailspin on me. And having the realization of noting that, okay, I'm going to be a single mom by myself. Now, I was 35 years old at the time, and well established in my career at the time. But the thought of doing that alone was really scary. So I had to reset my life around, okay, I need to do this because I'm not going to let my baby go. I wasn't going to get an abortion. That wasn't an option for me. So I knew that I had to turn my life around, and I had to reset and really think about, now there's a life that's going to be depending on mine. So that happened, and that was my first reset. It was one that I was thrown into, but it's okay because my son is beautiful and he's here, and he's 13 years old now, and he's a happy kid. So it was a great journey, but it was tough. It was a struggle, and I definitely had to reset my mind around, okay, what do I need to do to help him progress and grow and be a happy child? So that was the first one. And then the second one was, I was in my groove, learning how to be a better mom every day. And then I find out that I have breast cancer. And then I said, okay, well, I need to be here for my son. And I really laid the breast cancer down. I was like, God, this is yours to take. This is not mine. Whatever this is meant to be, let me know. So I just started diving into researching nutrition and environment. And it was like an awakening that happened. And it made me reset my life on nutrition and exercise. And so I do those things avidly now. I really follow a regimen. I have my own rituals around what I do for my own well-being. But that was my reset then, because I knew that I needed to be here for my son. I needed to be here for myself. I needed to be here for my family. And then it ultimately turned into, I want to be here for other people too, to show them how to, just live a healthier lifestyle, either to get past the diagnosis or to just be preventative about their life.
Wow. How important is purpose?
Oh my gosh. So important, so important. It's almost like you wake up when you figure out what your purpose is. It's like you've been sleeping for a long time. For me, I will say it was like I was sleeping for years. I was doing what was expected of me and not really living in my gifts and purpose. So it's so important because you live a much happier lifestyle. And that's probably part of the reason I attribute it to. I said this is part of the reason why my body accepted cancer, because I wasn't living in my purpose.
Uh, that's really good. So in a way, almost you allow it to come in, but once you were very purposeful, you got rid of that.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Wow. And then purpose. So I think from your story, I also see intentions there. You want to share on intentions?
Yeah, well, I'm just intentional about how I treat how I treat my body. That's the intention now, to wake up with purpose every day on just living the lifestyle that I'm meant to live that healthier lifestyle. So, you see those workout videos. I'm loving it. I just love it. And it makes me feel good. It improves my mood. It improves my immune system. And I'm just very intentional about living that life, eating better, and communicating that to other people because I want that for other people.
Yes, and now you've gone through so much, but yet you survive, and not just survive, strive. So share a little bit of how to not just survive, but to also strive and be successful.
hmm I think that really is just born with changing your mindset around whatever situation it is. I had to really visualize the person that I really wanted to see and be. And because purpose came out of my illness, it was okay, who do you want to be in these times? How do you want to live? What do you want to see when you look at yourself in the mirror? And that's what I always say to women that I'm coaching, like, who is that woman in the mirror? What does she look like? What is she doing? What is she wearing? Like, all of that is the first step. You know, you have to understand that you want to see and be the person that you want to become. So you visualize it, you describe that person, and then you speak it out. You speak what you seek, and you focus on that person, and then you put a plan around becoming that person and put it into action.
That's incredible. Wow. And if you can share some of the, you're now a mentor and a teacher. If you can share some of um, stories that how you were able to help others overcome
Mhm.
certain mental and physical struggles. You don't have to share their name, or you can just share how examples of how people were stuck, and you as a mentor you're able to see and guide them out of that.
Yeah. So I actually have a mentor of mine who I actually coached in the health coaching arena. And she was always, she's a book writer, she's an author, and she was always struggling with her weight, especially when she would go into writing her books. And she would take that time to write her books. And she said, like, she wouldn't get up. Like, she would snack and she would eat, but she wouldn't get up. She wasn't getting any movement, and she would gain weight at the times when she was writing her books. And we changed that for her. We changed her whole mindset around you know, how she approaches going into those stages of writing books and what she can do different. So we put her on a path of nutrition. We put her on a path even of breaking and exercising and celebrating kind of herself and her movement along the journey while she was writing her book. So the very next book that she wrote after we coached, she sent me a message and she said, "Oh my God, I'm so grateful because I changed my mindset and I changed my habits. I didn't gain any weight while I was writing my next book." So that was monumental for me, just to hear that what we did worked for her and she was successful the next time she sat down to write her books. So,
Wow, that's incredible.
yeah.
And well, how can the readers kind of get onto you and work with you? And what are the services you offer?
Sure. So I definitely offer full coaching, which can include a personal training part of it as well. But then I do the training also separately on the side. So if the person wants full health and life coaching, we can do that, incorporate some personal training in there, or we can just do personal training separately.
Let me check my connection here, Tracie, because it's
Sure.
getting a bit of. Can you check yours? See if you have anything else open in the back.
Sure. Yeah, nothing's open on my, but I do hear feedback.
Okay. Okay, let's continue. How important is the working with, collaborating with the World Civility Presidential Club?
Oh my gosh, it's huge, and I'm humbled and grateful to be able to be a part of this, to think about, you know, taking this whole living model to the world, really, and helping like raise awareness in communities, build families. It's monumental.
And you now know and meet all of the co-authors of this book. What can you say about it in general, or you can spotlight one or two if you like?
Sure. Well, I had the opportunity to listen to Vinny's interview and also Ira Roach's interview, and just to think about the people that are on this platform and their purpose to really propel people forward. I like Ira's civility movement called Focus Forward, right? But really to be able to propel people forward is really what it's all about. And I think that everybody's initiative is really geared toward doing that.
Phenomenal. And let's go into your step-by-step method that somebody can follow to achieve success or results, whatever they call it.
Sure. So first, let me go into just the whole living model itself and what it covers, because there's 7 key areas that we're focused on. Mm-hmm. So I always mention the top 3, right? These are the areas that people think about. That seems like a no-brainer, but it's not really. But the first ones are just nutrition, and then it's exercise and sleep. And those are the things that we kind of take for granted. So then we get into, mindset and mindfulness, because you can't really change the first 3 if you don't change your mindset and if you're not mindful about taking care of yourself. And then the others are stress management, placement of energy, and then fun and laughter is the 7th one, because I think that's really key to living a healthy lifestyle. I think you need to have fun and you need to laugh and have some joy in life as well.
Amazing. And this is the Tracie Randolph whole method.
The whole living model. Yeah.
The whole living model.
Right.
Excellent. That's amazing. Now, do you have a who inspires you the most?
I'm going to say my mom, honestly, because my mom has had her own health struggles, but she's such a resilient woman. And I've seen her come through, so much. She always comes through with a smile, and she's always joking. And I can remember, I'm going to give you a little bit of what she used to do. I can remember her having her struggles and, us calling emergency and her being on her way to the hospital. And she would say, "Stop, I have to put my lipstick on," because she wanted to look good before she was going to the hospital. But that's just to let you know the type of person that she was. Like, she was always, focused still on life. So she is definitely my inspiration in all of this, because she's so resilient. I didn't have a choice but to be resilient when I found out that I had cancer, because the model that I have in my mother.
It's really good. Do you have a quote that inspires you a lot?
Yes, I do. Oh my goodness, I'm trying to think of how it goes, because you put me on the spot here. And there's some question around who actually said it. Like, when you look it up, it says Mark Twain, but then sometimes it says unknown. Oh my God.
It's okay. We'll get it. When we get it, we'll add it.
Yeah. Okay.
Is there a famous quote or a quote that you like to share? A line that you like to use in your mentorship?
Yes. So when I'm doing personal training, it's getting fit is a desire, but committing to stay fit is a mindset.
That's really good.
Thanks.
Getting fit is a desire, but committing to staying fit is a mindset. That's really good.
Thank you.
Excellent. Anything else you want to share before we get in the conclusion part of it?
Really just to say that I'm really just passionate about really helping families figure out how to live healthy lifestyles. I really understand what's happening right now, but I also understand that there are a lot of things that we can really be proactive about to ensure that we are protecting our bodies and being preventative about our healthcare. And I'm really passionate about helping people figure that out, so that we don't have the detriment of a virus like we have now.
Wow. Okay, and to sum it all up, kind of put everything in the ballpark as to going from your struggle to success. Mm-hmm. What's the easy version that you like to say, but elements that you can't miss out on to achieve that?
Mm-hmm. The easy version is first, it starts in the mind. It really does. It first starts in the mind. When you make a choice to change your life, That's where it all starts. And that's when things really start to turn around. And when you fight for it in your mind, and then like I said before, once you visualize it, you speak it and you plan it out, then you can do anything that you want to do. But it really all starts with changing the mindset.
It's really good. It's really good. And when you get the quote, or we can add it in during the editing round.
Okay. I'm going to pull it up. And I actually have it written in a notebook of mine, but I don't have that in front of me.
Yeah, that happens when somebody asks you on the spot. It's like you know
Exactly.
it every day, all day, except
Exactly.
when you're on an interview. Ask you right away.
You're going to know this one too as soon as I say it. Okay, here it is right here. The most important 2 days in your life are the day you were born and the day you found out why.
Amazing.
And the reason why that quote resonates so much with me is because, like I told you, I didn't figure out my purpose until I went through the cancer. So the day that you find out why that's the awakening moment. Like that's the monumental moment. That's the integral moment in your life. So I love that quote.
That's amazing. And you said it, cancer. You said it was one of the best things that happened to you because it allowed you to wake up.
It really was.
Amazing. Thank you, my dear. It was
you.
a good interview, and I'll get it up and send you the link with it.
Okay.
In about a week, we'll get you the edited version. You can look, you can add or edit at that point.
Okay.
And soon, kind of think of 2 or 3 people you would like to bring on your show to host.
Sure. Okay.
And we'll get Dr. Rivers to co-host it with you.
Okay.
So that way you level up people in your circle of influence, and it'll be your narrative, your initiative.
Okay, that sounds good.
Looks good.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. And then I just wanted to check with you on, because the channel is going to be going live very soon. So I want to, of course, put the summit up there, any summits that we do thereafter, so that they're out there and they're on demand for anybody to stream at will.
Oh, you didn't get the email with it?
I got the message. I know you put a YouTube video out on Messenger, so I can just pull it from there, right? Is that
No,
fine?
I thought I sent it directly to you too. I'll send it again.
Okay. Which email?
Right. I'm not sure. I'll have to check.
Okay, because I know we had
Reset.
the email before. It's the Reset Global is the one that.
Okay.
Current email.
I'll go check on that now.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Take care.